gathering, members of the dais, friends. I've been asked to speak as a scientist, okay? And I think it's important for us to reflect on the role of science in determining food cultures in a democracy. And for that, I think some of you are very well aware of how science in India has been stunted by many factors. Of course, the fact that they have uncritically used information that comes from the West, that is one big problem. Of course, a nuclear plant has to be put up there, or our weapons of mass destruction are not 99% compliant. All those problems are there. I mean, we don't think what we require in this country. Whatever is imported, we are very happy with our colonial mindset to accept it. But the second factor is that in India, scientists have not thought about anything original. Actually, what is the new thing that India has offered to the world after 1947? Nothing. We talk about zero, mathematics zero. That contribution is a big zero. There is nothing in science that we have offered to the world. We have got Nobel Prize winners from every other country except India. Even the poor Indians who have done something have gone there and worked under the Westerners to get the Nobel. Why is this state of affairs? I don't have to tell you about it. I think we have a modern system of science that is circulating in this country, and our mindsets, which are deep in our caste hierarchy, which are distorting. You have modern systems coming in, whether it's satellite, whether it's a whole range of things, cars, trucks, aeroplanes, etc. But the mindset is still steeped in a very caste hierarchy that is privileged. Caste, feudal, you may call it what you like. Now, in such a situation, depending on who you are, if scientist is there, they seem to push the traditional backward thinking which he or she has grown up with. Okay? So the moment they enter India, they leave behind the Western democratic thinking and go back to their home, do Ganga Snanam, and go back to work. In the case of nutrition and food, the people who have been running this country are Swaminathan, Bhattacharya, Gopalan, Srikantaya, Nothing wrong. I mean, these are the names. I hope you understand what they stand for. Okay? Now, these great Tamil Iyengar, and they are Iyengar mostly, even the Iyers are not allowed to be part of it, who have been controlling this area of science, have taken upon themselves to decide what is Indian culture, what is Indian diet. So if you look at the science, the research in this country from the 50s, 60s and 70s, they were very difficult phases. They were the period of, we had a famine in the 60s, we had very low food production in the 50s, 60s and early 70s. But their minds were so limited with curd rice as the only culture that the Swaminathans and the Gopalans, etc., got together and said, look, this country, the government had to consult them because they were the expert scientists. The government did not talk to poor people in the villages, and even today the government does not talk to poor people. Ask them to give a solution to the country's problem. We had a very bad famine in the 60s. So the Bhattacharya and the Swaminathan, you know, great man in agriculture, and Gopalan, great man. They sat together opposite people. There's an institute called NIM, National Institute of Nutrition, and they planned for the country. And their planning was perfect because they're very good in small arithmetic. Their imagination doesn't go into the lives of people. So they said so much population, they require so much rice, they require so much pulse, they require everything else they didn't want to talk about. No eggs, no fish, no nuts, no beef, no nothing, no fruits. As if Indians, poor Indians don't like to eat fruit. So if you look at the diet that is given in this book, it is purely based on cereal. Cereal and rice, wheat, millet, jawar, they are all cereals. But pulses are not cereals. Pulses are pulses. So what they said is, cereals, let us get calories from cereals. Why cereals? Because Swaminathan knew only how to grow cereals. So Swaminathan was doing the Green Revolution story. So he said, I will take care of wheat and rice. Of course, Punjab farmer got all. So the government gave huge subsidies for rice and wheat. And the big farmers, in fact, capital formation takes place at that time. The farmers in Punjab, Western UP and Andhra Pradesh got the maximum amount of money to grow cereals. We thought India is doing great, no problem. PDS systems were set up, these cereals were pumped into the market. Now what does that mean? Do people live? Pulse production started falling. At the start of the Green Revolution, there was 100 grams of pulse per person per day. This is simple arithmetic, population divided by production. But today it is less than 30 grams. So pulse is the major source of protein according to these scientists. But even that they have not been able to handle. But let us say, today when they give the diet, they give you half a kilo of rice, 40 grams of pulse. Why do they do that? The reason is they think pulse is one of the best proteins. And I think all of you believe that. Papu thinks about it. Papu ba untu de, but Udlu is better. Adanta, they will not tell you that. So they have a lot of laboratory research. You go there are test tubes, they will do the papu paste, they do the rice paste, then they give it to an animal, they see how much the animal absorbs. All that animal house is used for that. Yenta absorb actually, yenta conversion. After all, protein chala avasram. Protein is so important. Today, why do we need protein? Protein is necessary if you have to grow tall. Protein is necessary for muscles. Those of you who are building muscle mass, anyone goes to the gym, you eat so much of protein powder. Protein, the best proteins are from eggs and animal protein. Animal and it is chicken, it is mutton, it is beef, it is pork, etc. Now, without protein, people are not able to grow tall. Okay? The first thing, the body conserves, body makes adjustments for poverty. Actually, this is a very unfortunate situation. When do we ask for food? We don't ask for food immediately. We wait, but the body itself reduces the structure of the body. So children don't grow tall. The second thing is they don't put on weight. Unless you eat food, you don't put on weight. You all know if you want to put on weight, you have to eat well. So the body makes all the adjustments. This is such a state that the body starts crumbling. You become very sick, and then they say there is starvation after we can't. People are not beggars. People have a right to good food. And the country, what the scientists have done is erase the memory of good protein because of their hypocritical mindset that animal protein is not desirable. What do you mean by it's not desirable? Because they say, look at the West, there's a lot of heart attacks because of red meat. The West eats this much of red meat. Each person eats, those who have been abroad will tell you, they eat almost half a kilo of meat. In India, Varanasi, Bhattacharya, they get little meat. Let me what is the comparison? In India, we have 90% anemia. Anemia is not going to be solved by giving you chemical dye. To make healthy blood, you require good protein. So, what the Hindutva scientists have done very quietly, if you eat rice and dal in a proportion of 4:1 at every meal, you cannot eat rice in the morning, dal in the night. The body cannot wait. Right? So you have to eat rice and dal. This is science, okay? Wonderful science with no application. You must eat rice and dal You must eat rice and dal 4:1 at every meal. Then it is that protein is not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad, right? But this science stays in the book. It doesn't work. So in the PDF, they give you only rice. They expect you to buy the dal. Sometimes they give you dal. Beginning of the month you'll get rice, end of the month you get. But then the PDF shop owner doesn't know nutrition. Nutritionists should have gone around the villages to see what people eat. So people cannot wait for the dal to come, so they put rasam in the rice, they put tomato charo, they put chili, tofu, onion, or roti. Rice and meat are the same thing. As a result, today 50% of the children are hungry. When I say hungry, I mean their weights are so low that because of hunger they have lost appetite. You know, when you're very sick, you lose weight, but you also lose your appetite. So that's the condition of our children. I have ignorantly, the child doesn't eat. Why doesn't the child eat? Because the child is not used to eating. You bring the child to me, in 2 days I can make the child eat. There's a method of doing it. But slowly over 60 years, science has erased memories of child feeding that was there in every household. Even mothers will tell you the child doesn't eat. The doctors will tell you, Anna Pasupettu. The doctors will never say egg and milk and these are not. Next time go to a doctor, the patient will keep asking, what shall I eat, what shall I eat? The doctor will never answer the question. Should I take the medicine before food or after food? No answer. Can I eat egg? No answer. Can I eat meat? No answer. Because the doctor doesn't know this. The doctor has learned Western textbooks, has not looked at the nutrition diet. All he does is eat toast. Toast is that part of our diet? If you read the textbooks of medicine, toast ఉంటుంది, marmalade ఉంటుంది, baked vegetables ఉంటుంది. You know what baked vegetables? So I have to taste this with you. So what I'm saying is, doctors are very good at treating heart diseases, etc. But today we know, if you do not eat good protein, the large population in this country will get diabetes and heart disease. Today the epidemic of diabetes and heart disease is among the poor Dalits. And because of that, I think we should agitate for our right to eat what is a good diet. And a good diet includes mutton, chicken, beef, and I don't mean every day you eat this much. I mean this should be part of your quality of diet. It includes small animals, it includes all the traditional animal proteins that the tribals ate, which was insects, which was mushrooms, vegetables, fruits, berries. Berries are very, very good. Okay, they've all disappeared. And rice and dal also. And curd and milk and nuts. Different types of nuts are there. Okay, not groundnut, but all these are part of our diet. But if you look at the diet that the scientists have given us, is reducing the requirement of calories to only calories from cereals. See, calories are very good. They come from all the foods. But because it's a very calculated diet, because of their high understanding of mathematics, they have got all the calories from the cheapest food, which is pulses. Now, you know that some of the tribals and Dalits who have benefited for whatever reason, whether it's reservations, whether it's jobs, the best athletes are coming from this community because they are eating diets which are desirable. You know the latest archers who have, I am sure Dhoni also, if you find out a little bit more, beating more Dhoni, I'm sure he was eating beef. He comes from a very, very modest background. So this is the future of the country, and unless we nurture them, our Durgas can't take the I mean, you may write his 100, but he's not a model for India, I'm sorry. He may be a model for the capital. I think for us, the model should be Dhoni. The model should be the new athletes who are coming forward, whether it's in sprint, running, archery. I mean, look at archery, the champion, she has to sell her bow and arrow to take care of her family. I think this is a population that has a future. And unless we debate whether they are being supported, they are eating well, they are being housed in these, you go to the Sports Council of India and see most of the best athletes are coming from tribal areas and background. I mean, these are all indications of what is wrong with the way we have advising. Thank God that you don't listen to the advice of scientists. There is a future if you question the scientists, because I think scientists must close their shops and go home. They have served their Western masters, they have served themselves. In any case, there's a huge flight of this talented avatars to the West. They should go there and stay there. But I think for us in India, we have to rethink food, diet and culture from the perspective of our own tradition. Our tradition, when I say our tradition, it means all our traditions, and from what is desirable for a healthy life. And for a healthy life, it cannot be annam, papu, annam, healthy. It cannot be.